Hey, I'm back this time with my beauty and makeup empties for the month of June 2021. I don't have any chit chat, so let's jump right in. As always, I'll start with this stuff that's not so fun. Like I just kind of have it every single month pretty much, and then I'll get into stuff that's a little bit more exciting. So let's get started. The first thing that I have is something I always have at least one of every single month. This is a toothpaste. This is Sensodyne. This is the Repair and Protect with Whitening. My husband and I use this all the time. We actually are about to finish another one. We have maybe like 2 uses out of it, so I'm just gonna toss it after this. But I always have at least one of these every single month. We like Sensodyne and we'll continue using it. So we actually just purchased a huge pack of like 5 more. So you'll see this from me again, at least one every single month, but sometimes 2, it just kind of depends. But like I said, we're about to finish up a second one. I'm just gonna toss that one, but just know we finished up pretty much 2. All right, so the next thing I used up a bag of cotton balls. This is just from Kroger. Cotton balls are not something that I'm really picky about. I just kind of buy whatever. This is the triple size 100 count, all natural 100% cotton, again, just from my Kroger store here in Denver. I have repurchased and I will repurchase again. Cotton balls I'm not picky about. Next, I used up, again, something I use up pretty much every single month. This is a bottle of Biotrue multi-purpose solution, works like your eyes. So I do wear contacts. I take them out pretty religiously every single night. And so, yeah, I go through this quite a bit. I really enjoy Biotrue. I will use, I think it's called, I don't know, Replenish or something like that. It's in a white bottle with green packaging too. I'll use that, but I do prefer Biotrue. So I have one more of these I'm currently working on, and I do have a coupon for more, so you can expect more of this from me in the future. So Biotrue, at least for me, is kind of where it's at with my daily contacts. Okay, so let's get into stuff that's a little bit more fun. I do have another facial cleanser. You guys know that I'm a clean and clear person. This is the Morning Burst Facial Cleanser. This is the one with vitamin C and ginseng, so I like it. The orange one is not my favorite. The yellow one is actually my favorite. It's a brightening cleanser, but this one is still good too. So I kind of just pick up whatever I see, and this was there when I picked it up. So yeah, I would recommend it, would repurchase. All right, so speaking of skincare, I also used up an item from Alba Botanica. This is the Acne Dope Pimple Patches. Both my husband and I use them. So it says that they're clear adhesive dots that target pesky pimples. So I enjoy Alba Botanica as a brand. I use the Alba Botanica Astringent twice a day and really enjoy it. However, whenever I do have an actual blemish, despite the astringent, I will use this. I like the pimple patches. I find that they're just kind of like if your pimple or whatever has not actually broken skin. I feel like these are a lot more effective once you actually have a whitehead, or if you have, I don't know, if it's broken skin, like I said. So I will repurchase these. I purchase them at TJ Maxx or Marshall's whenever I see them there because they're about $3 cheaper than they are at Target, but you can find these at Target anytime. So I would recommend you get 40 stickers, and this cost me $6. I think that's a pretty good deal. So these last me a long time just because I don't use them every single day because I don't need to. But yeah, I would definitely recommend it if you are wanting a cruelty-free vegetarian, I don't think it's vegan, yeah, just vegetarian pimple patch product. So anyway, long story short, I love this. This is good. I would repurchase it. Okay, so let's get into stuff that's a little bit more fun too. I used up another pack of my Yes To Miracle Oil, Argan Oil facial wipes. Yes To is my go-to brand for facial wipes, and for a lot of things I really enjoy Yes To. I think that their entire line of items is really fun. I don't purchase a lot of Yes To outside of facial wipes, and even now I'm still kind of like slowing my roll of facial wipes, but like I said, in general, I do enjoy Yes To, and I like to buy their sheet masks whenever I'm just kind of like in a mood for one. So anyway, Yes To, the Argan Oil, these are actually my favorite facial wipes from the brand. Like I said, I am kind of trying to slow my roll with facial wipes just because I want a more sustainable option. A few months back, I bought a makeup eraser from Amazon that I really love. I'm gonna link it down below. But I purchased a huge pack of like 6 of these before I purchased the makeup erasers. So that's why, even though I have my makeup eraser, I'm still working through these just to you know, appreciate them for what they're worth, but then move on to something more sustainable. So again, if you are a facial wipe person, or if you like to have wipes like just in general in your stash of beauty stuff, then I would definitely recommend Yes To. All right, so let's move on to my last non-makeup item. I do have a number of makeup items this month, and it is a Tree Hut scrub. This is the Tree Hut Tahitian Vanilla Bean. I think I bought this back in maybe February or March-ish. Around that time, I bought a number of Tree Hut scrubs, and I just finally worked through my last one. So again, it's Tahitian Vanilla Bean. I don't feel like it smells necessarily that vanilla. To me, it smells more like a body care, like a nondescript body care kind of scent. So I don't dislike it, but it's not, you know, edible to me. This is not necessarily like vanilla bean to me. So I do enjoy Tree Hut in general. It is my favorite non-Bath & Body Works brand of scrubs because I do like a coarse scrub, and Tree Hut is very coarse. If you don't like coarse scrubs, I wouldn't recommend Tree Hut, but if you do, and if you're looking for one that you can find year-round for a right price, then I would recommend Tree Hut. So you can find them sometimes at Target. You can always find them at Ulta. So yeah, if I were you at Ulta, if you're gonna pick them up there, then definitely use a coupon, because I think they retail for $8.99 at Ulta. But yeah, so you can find these in a lot of different places, and I really love Tree Hut. So I don't think I would repurchase the Tahitian Vanilla Bean, but I do have some Tree Hut scents on my radar that I am very interested in. Okay, so let's get into my makeup. I, this month, used up a number of makeup items, and I am decluttering a makeup item as well, so I'll get into that. The first one is a concealer. It is the concealer that I always use up. This is the Morphe concealer. I think it retails for about $12 at Ulta. The price recently went up $2, but I think that $12 is still worth it for this particular item because it lasts me quite a while. This is the number C1.65. I don't know what exactly that means, but it's the shade that I use. So again, $12 now for this at Ulta. You can use a coupon with it. So, you know, just like the Tree Hut stuff, this is good to use if you have maybe a $3.50 coupon or, you know, whatever. So I would recommend it, and I do love the Morphe concealer. All right, so the other three items I have are eye products. This is one that I'm decluttering. This is my Wet n Wild Mega Liner. It is a metallic liquid eyeliner. So I'm decluttering this because I'm choosing to declutter my eyeliners right now because I'm finding that I pretty much only use one all of the time. And so I'll be honest with you, I don't even know when I acquired this. So it has a really nice tip. And I do like the color, so on my skin it actually looks pretty copper, like it's definitely metallic, but I find that I just really am not reaching for this. Again, at least I feel like if I can't remember when I got it, it means I need to get rid of it because I'm a little bit of a minimalist with my makeup. For the most part, I tend to be a if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of person with makeup. So I mean, I'm not mad at the product. I feel like if I really wanted to like venture out and buy more of this, I would. But it is at a point where it's getting kind of dried up and I'm just not reaching for it in general, so I am going to declutter it. So again, the Wet n Wild Mega Liner Metallic Liquid Eyeliner. If you can still find it, and if you want something like this, I would recommend it. Again, it was a really pretty copper color, but it's just kind of dried out now. But I don't think that I would go back to it. I like felt tip liners more, so I'm going to stick with those. All right, and the last two items I have are two Covergirl mascaras. I have the Covergirl Clump Crusher Extensions by Lash Blast. So I purchased this, I want to say maybe back in maybe February or March or April, sometime around then. I cycle through my mascaras once every 3 months, so at the end of June, that was like me moving on to my next mascara. So between April and June, I used up these the Clump Crusher extensions because I really love Clump Crusher. So the normal one of these in the green packaging is my ride or die when it comes to black mascara. So I figured I would like the extensions just as much, and actually I didn't. I felt like it just didn't do as much for me as the normal one does, which was really surprising to me. So I'm finding that this just didn't give me volume, and I feel like it didn't even give me that length I wanted either. So I have since gone back to the normal clump crusher in the green tube. So I was disappointed in this. I wasn't completely horrified. I mean, I did use it for 3 months, but it just wasn't what I wanted it to be. So I'm gonna pass on this next time I'm at Ulta getting more CoverGirl. Okay, and the last item that I have is, again, another CoverGirl mascara. This is the Orange Lash Blast Volume. So this is the one that will give you volume. I definitely have seen a difference between this and Clump Crusher. Clump Crusher gives me some volume, but mostly length and separation. This gives me volume for sure. So I decided to try this out just because you know, I like CoverGirl mascaras. They're kind of my go-to brand now that they're cruelty-free and have been for a while. And also I decided in the springtime to play around with some brown mascaras because they were kind of coming back in terms of like fashion trends, I guess. So I enjoyed playing around with it. Do I feel like I need a brown mascara and a black mascara? Not necessarily, but like I said, I am kind of a minimalist with my makeup. So I would repurchase if I decide that, you know, someday I want to go back to playing with brown mascara, but I feel like for now I'm pretty good with my black Clump Crusher mascara. So would repurchase it, but I'm not going to go out like right this second and buy it. So that is it for my beauty empties for the month of June 2021. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Schoolhouse of Iron. I'll put it down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.